Today I'm here looking at 4 different mics that I think could be really good for mailing to remote podcast participants. One I've used in that capacity and have used prepaid mailing envelopes to get it back from participants, but at the end of this line, I think you could find an option that's cheap enough you could just mail it out to all of your participants on your podcast and let them have a little free gift. Obviously, here we have the Rode NT USB Mini, which is pretty great with the integrated pop filter, USB-C on the back, really nice. We need to start seeing that more. Our headphone jack that has monitoring. There's a headphone level on the front here. And then we're going a little back in time. This is the Audio Technica ATR 2100 USB. It's a dynamic USB Mini. So we're a little retro with this, but again, integrated headphone with direct monitoring and a little volume knob in the back here. It's a little fidgety and really nice. You can use it with your XLR setup as well, which is awesome. On-off switch if you need it. That might be important for some people. So far the Rode is $100 USD. The Audio Technica is about $80. My client sent me this, which I'm a pretty big fan of. It took a little while to set up, but this is the Sudotack ST-810, I believe. Wasn't really familiar with this brand name, but it comes with a really sharp bass, well-made, heavy duty, sounds good. It only has a USB input, and it has no headphone jack. Does have a not integrated pop filter, so I don't know. I could see having trouble talking my guests into where this is supposed to go, but we'll see about that. And then I think when you hear the audio samples and you're listening to the Rode NT right now, NT USB Mini, you'll be surprised though when you hear this little guy, the MPow wired USB headset. So we've looked at 100, Audio Technica is 80, Sudotack is 50, with a lot of accessories. This is $20. The samples are readings from this fantastic issue of Popular Science. It's the audio issue. Everything audio in it and some really cool facts coming up for you. Listen to the samples. This is a test of the Rode NT USB Mini. 177 decibels, the level at which infrasound can force the lungs to inhale and exhale at an abnormal rhythm, potentially creating shortness of breath. This is the Audio Technica ATR 2100 USB. 19 Hertz. Playing this inaudibly low frequency at high volume will make your vision flicker. By matching the frequency at which an eyeball naturally vibrates, the wave distorts its shape. At least one haunted room turned out to have a hum near this range. This is a test of the Sudotack. 15 minutes. Time per day necessary for a pair of maxed out headphones reaching 100 decibels or higher to cause some degree of permanent hearing loss. This is a test of the MPow wired USB headset. 20 hertz. Below 20 hertz, these low inaudible frequencies, sometimes called infrasound, seem to make humans uneasy. It's possible that evolution taught us to fear anything massive enough to make such deep drones, or perhaps it's that the long wavelengths create uncomfortable pressure inside of our bodies. After the samples, you can tell I was pretty impressed with the MPow for the price, certainly. The Rode, you would expect you would get that kind of quality for the price. It's a really great package. It's a little more high frequency forward. So, you know, if you're doing voice acting and you're a baritone, you're not going to get the like Hollywood Sennheiser 416 sound out of this Rode. But it's a really great package. It comes out of the box really easily and you're ready to go. The ATR, I love it for a dynamic. I mean, this thing is you know, it's like a SM58 quality of droppable. And your guests are probably going to do that. If this thing's going to spend a lot of time in the mail, and mine has, that's a really solid option. The sound on this, it's dynamic. You know, you have trouble getting it up to the hotness that you need, the level, because it does not have a preamp per se in the USB. So that's an issue you might see with that one, but it is resistant to plosives as well. So we've seen kind of pop filters of sorts, whether they're integrated or not down the line. Sudotack, amazing that they can do this for $50. Great package, really nice baritone sound, thick, you know. It's a condenser, so you know it's cardioid. You have to be in the sweet spot for this to work, close enough. And you know it's a lot of setup. It's a lot to put together, and I worry about clients remotely doing that. I think it's a good option if you are going to see them through the setup, but let's talk about the MPow right now, because I was kind of blown away by this for $20 and expecting something that was telephony quality. This is very pop resistant, has a good sound profile, and for a totally untrained amateur, you know how it works. You put this down and it stays the exact same distance from your mouth the entire time. The other thing that's really awesome about it, it's going to be hard to see, but this is a tip ring sleeve. So if you have an older phone or you know, a Pixel 3a like me, you can plug it right in that way, or it comes with the USB dongle, which has a mute switch and a headphone USB-A, goes in and can control the volume on your Mac and mute you. So this is a great option for gaming as well, or you know, just general phone call taking. I know I'll be using it for that. So you know, we've been impressed by the whole range here, and please drop me any comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.